Hello, and thank you for watching this Getting Started presentation from Education Abroad in the Office of International Affairs. We are excited to share how you can become globally engaged during your time at The Ohio State University. Education Abroad is just one of the many different departments that make up the Office of International Affairs, which includes the Global Gateways, International Student and Scholar Services, Education Abroad, Area Study Centers, International Partnerships, and the Global One Health Initiative. The Office of International Affairs seeks to develop and promote international education at Ohio State by providing opportunities for students to study abroad, welcoming international students and scholars onto our campuses, and providing opportunities for international learning on campus and around the world. There are many ways for you to get involved. During this presentation, we will explore education abroad opportunities at Ohio State. You will learn about the types of programs offered, how to choose a program, advising resources, finances, and the application process.
Education abroad goes beyond simply traveling the world. Completing a program can benefit you personally, academically, and professionally. While abroad, students often find that they are challenged and pushed outside of their comfort zones. This leads to numerous benefits, including increased self-reliance, better problem-solving skills, and higher self-confidence. Students also develop global competencies. Awareness and adaptability to diverse cultures and the ability to communicate across cultural and linguistic boundaries is something that is highly coveted by prospective employers. Many programs offered on our website also receive academic credit. You should speak with your academic advisor to find out how courses can be strategically used in your degree plan. Participating in an education abroad program also gives you an opportunity to connect with your peers and faculty outside of the classroom. This allows you to make lasting connections with other Buckeyes that can lead to future recommendations or job connections.
There are several different types of programs that range from short-term to long-term, cover a variety of different disciplines, and provide varying levels of support. Faculty-led programs are one of the most popular options at Ohio State. This type of program is led by an Ohio State faculty member, is exclusively for Ohio State students, and the academic credit is pre-approved. These types of programs tend to be shorter, taking place during winter break, spring break, and summer. All program-related activities, including accommodations, excursions, and in-country transportation, are facilitated by the Office of International Affairs. Third-party provider programs are facilitated by an Ohio State-approved organization in the destination country. These programs are not taught by Ohio State faculty and are not limited to just Ohio State student participation. Ohio State students participating on this program type will find themselves studying alongside students mostly from other U.S. universities and institutions. Students will complete a course approval process in order to determine what credit they will receive at Ohio State upon completion of their program. Provider programs tend to be longer in length, typically during the autumn, spring, or summer terms. Exchange programs are our most independent option. Similar to direct enroll programs, students will live with and attend courses with local students. Exchange programs are much more selective and are typically for third and fourth year students of specific majors. Many of these partnerships are developed through specific departments, so coursework can be limited, but students will still be required to gain approval for their courses. Direct enroll programs allow students to apply directly to an approved international institution. These programs tend to be much more independent experiences since the student will take courses and often live alongside local students. Students will apply directly to the institution and complete a course approval process. We also have programs that include research, internship, and/or service learning components to them. These are special program features that are searchable on our website. Education Abroad features programs in over 70 countries around the world, from Africa to South America and everything in between.
It can be challenging to select a program with so many options to choose from, but with some self-reflection, the following questions can help you determine the parameters for the experience you hope to have. Ask yourself, where do I want to travel? Is there a specific country or culture that I'm interested in? Do I want to go to a country that primarily speaks English? What do I want to study? As mentioned previously, many of our programs earn academic credit which can fulfill major, minor, or general education requirements. Meet with your academic advisor to discuss your plans to study abroad. You may also want to consider what type of program makes me comfortable. If you are a first-time traveler, you may prefer to participate in a faculty-led program where you are traveling with Ohio State faculty and students. If you're more of an independent traveler, you might consider a third-party provider or direct enrollment program, which would provide you with greater independence and flexibility to experience the local culture. In addition to the type of program, what type of accommodations am I comfortable staying in? While many of our faculty-led programs stay in hotels, you might stay in an apartment or university residence hall on a third-party provider program. Many of our intensive language programs also have homestay accommodations with local families so that you're able to fully immerse yourself. Another question to ask is, what can I afford? The cost of each program will depend on many different factors, including program length, accommodations, meals, flights, excursions, tuition, but we provide a detailed budget for each program on our website to help you make this decision. Fortunately, there are many different scholarships that you can apply for to help lower the expense of an education abroad program. And many of our faculty-led programs are also generously subsidized by the hosting college. Lastly, take time to think about the non-academic aspects of different programs and countries. Are you interested in exploring other countries while you're in your host country? Maybe you want to be in a country or city with a strong social life. Academics are very important, but it's also important to consider what your life will look like in another country.
Once you have considered some of these questions, there are a few tools that you can use to help you find the best program for your interests. First, visit educationabroad.osu.edu. You can use the simple program search if you know the name of a specific program, or if you would like to search by country. You can use the advanced search tool if you want to look at more specific program features, such as area of study or housing options. When you click on a program, you will be directed to a brochure where you can learn more about the program. Once you have narrowed down your interests, meet with your academic advisor to discuss the specific credit that those programs offer. Together, you can determine if the credit will complete any degree requirements. This is especially important if you are interested in a semester or academic year program with multiple courses. You can also talk with an education abroad specialist. Every program is assigned to a specialist who can help you with your experience from beginning to end. Specialists are available by phone, email, or Zoom to help you choose a program, navigate application requirements, and assist in getting you ready to travel abroad. If you are interested in setting up an appointment, please email abroadadvisor@osu.edu and provide your major and potential program interests.
Education abroad is an investment, but there are many ways to help make it a financially viable opportunity. To be able to prepare, you first must find out how much your desired program will cost. When you are searching programs on our website, you can view detailed cost estimates on each of the brochure pages. You may notice that the cost of each program varies greatly. This is influenced by the program's location, duration, airfare, accommodations, and meals. We strongly encourage you to reach out to Student Financial Aid to talk through your specific aid or scholarship package to see if those can be applied toward your education abroad program. Oftentimes, they can. There are also many different scholarships and grants that you can apply for through the university, the Office of International Affairs, colleges and departments, the federal government, and even outside of the university. You can find many of these on the Grants and Scholarships section of our website. Please watch the Grants and Scholarships tutorial to learn more about these resources. Finally, consider keeping your friends and family informed about your plan to study abroad. Even if they are not able to financially support your education abroad program, they might know of other sources of funding or scholarships.
After you have narrowed down your search, consider attending an information session for a specific program. These optional 1-hour sessions take an in-depth look at a specific program, and you may also have the opportunity to meet the faculty resident director or program alumni. You will learn about the day-to-day activities and more specific details about the program. Program applications can be completed online directly from the brochure. At the bottom of the page, you will find an Apply Now button, which will direct you to a login screen. Enter your Ohio State credentials and then complete the application. You will need to complete a set of personal statement questions, upload a copy of your advising report, and pay an application fee to fully submit your application. Some applications will also require an academic reference. Please refer to the program brochure to see if this applies to you.
When you are ready to apply for a program, follow the next steps to ensure a smooth application process. First, if you have any questions about choosing a program, the application process, preparing to travel, or even what is required for your specific program, reach out to your Education Abroad specialist. Once you're accepted, your specialist will serve as the primary contact before, during, and after your program. Second, meet with your academic advisor to go over the courses you will take on your program, what degree requirements those courses will fulfill, and how studying abroad will affect your overall academic plan. Third, check in with Student Financial Aid to see if your current financial aid package can be applied to your Education Abroad program. Fourth, if you don't currently have a passport, apply for one today. Passport applications can take up to 8 weeks to process, so it is very important to apply early. But once you have one, they're valid for 10 years. You can learn more about this process by watching the passport tutorial on our website. And finally, complete your application at educationabroad.osu.edu and submit. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We will be moving to a live Q&A shortly.